Hey guys, what's up? So I'm just gonna get right into this. You're gonna need a comb, a bowl, a brush. You're gonna need your bleach powder, your 30 volume developer or whatever volume, and then your frontal. So we're gonna start with the bowl and our powder bleach. Just pour the whole thing in there. It's a little pack, so it does go a long way though. Now we're gonna start adding our 30 volume developer, and I do this slowly because you do not want this mixture to be runny. If it is runny, it's gonna run through your lace and onto your hair. So I mix it very slowly, and you want it to be more of like a thick pancake batter. I make sure I scrape around the bowl to make sure I get all the powder in the mixture. And you see how it's sticking onto my brush? That's exactly how you want it. I'm not gonna lie, I almost put too much in there. So this is the frontal I'll be using. I'm just showing you guys how it comes in the bag. But right now we're gonna take our rat tail comb and brush back all of our baby hairs and our flyaways that we have. So now we have everything laid out, and step 2 is all about lifting our knots. You want to take the mixture you just made and apply that to the back of the frontal. Now I am taking my time with this, and I do not press in hard, because if you press too hard it's going to seep into your lace. And I don't really waste product too much on the front of the lace because I'm going to cut that off anyway. But I really make sure I get the middle part because that's where I part my hair the most. And then I just spread it around after that. So now step 3 is all about washing that hair. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I let this sit for like 2.5 hours, and I always make the mistake of washing my bleach off before my knots had lifted, and that is what was making my lace so noticeable. Like, how didn't I? Anyway, I'm gonna wash that off now. It's been 2.5 hours. You do not have to leave your bleach on for that long. I would not recommend it. Now I'm gonna take my Aussie Moist shampoo and put that all over my frontal. And I honestly love this shampoo and conditioner just because it's inexpensive and it smells good. So my head's gonna be smelling good the whole time I'm wearing this hair, girl. But yeah, I just put that all through the hair. I didn't have a purple shampoo, a shimmer light shampoo, which I wish I did, but in the end my hair still came out looking decent, so I'm not too mad at that. Now I'm gonna go in with the conditioner and just do the same cycle. Now I do not wash this out right away. I mix it with my deep conditioner, which is from Carol's Daughter. They are the love of my life. Sponsor me. I also added a Moroccan oil conditioner to that as well. So It's both of those mixed together in that little container, and I spread that on my frontal and then I brush it through. And I promise you guys, get a Denman brush. A Denman brush will have your waves or your curls popping. So now it is time to wash out my bundles. They have the same deep conditioner in and have been sitting for a while. So that is the 14-inch. And then these two bundles I've used in my last install. This is a 16 and an 18-inch. You want to make sure you thoroughly wash and brush these out, because if you leave any product in this hair, it will be stiff. And not like stiff wear, but like, girl, you're just not gonna like it. So this is my scalp, my frontal, when I have washed everything out. It is a tad yellow, but that's my skin underneath, girl. Look at those. Oh, focus. There we go. Beautiful. Mwah, chef kiss. This is how much hair shed from the frontal during that process. Now step 4 is plucking this frontal. You're gonna need that rat tail comb and some tweezers. Now when I tell y'all this hair is thick with a QQQ, girl, it's thick. And I part the front because you don't want to pluck right on the hairline. It's just gonna morph the whole thing. So I start a layer behind the hairline and then I just keep going from there. Now the method to my plucking madness is to part, pluck, and release. Say it with me. Part, pluck, release. And I do this because we obviously need to part. We're gonna pluck this frontal, and the release is just to get a clear view of what you're still needing to pluck. If you leave the released hairs that are plucked in your frontal hair, it's just gonna confuse you and you're gonna end up plucking more than you have to. So every time I pluck, I run my comb through it and then I go back in to pluck more. Another thing you want to make sure you're doing is constantly brushing the hair back to see just how sheer your frontal is getting. Now, I thought that the front of my frontal was a little too thick, so I took an even thinner section and I start plucking from underneath. Plucking from underneath ensures that I don't really mess up the hairline, but I am thinning it out just because I want it to look natural. Now this is what I end up with from this section, and I ended up cutting this off because that's where my ear tabs are, but I just wanted to show you guys how it looks when I comb over. Although you can't see too well through this hair, you can still see the white underneath. So we're getting somewhere. That is all for part 1. If you are interested to see how I slayed this, go watch part 2. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.